What's going on, y'all? It's your boy KuJoBrando, bringing you guys another Shinobi Striker video. So in the past couple of weeks, we've seen a lot of gameplay being released for this game, and it's giving us like a pretty good idea of what the gameplay is going to be like and how the game's going to feel. So I thought I'd make this video to kind of go over what's been shown and also suggest like realistic improvements that could be added to the game to make it even better than it's already looking right now. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to just jump right into this. So one of the first things I noticed is that as far as like, physical combos go, it's looking pretty small. I've only seen characters do like 1 or 2 combos, and it could just be it could just be that everyone who's playing happens to be complete trash and they only use 1 combo. But based off how much gameplay we've seen, more than likely that's all you got. I feel like the moveset could definitely be expanded, kind of like in J-Stars, how you have like different attacks for different situations. Like you got like an invincible like area attack, you got like an unblockable grab, you got kind of like range moves, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there could be different types of normal melee attacks that don't require like chakra or cooldown or anything, just to like spice the game up. It could even add combo potential, but mostly just to spice the game up. You're gonna get tired of just doing your normal combo all the damn time. So on the subject of combos, another thing I noticed is that as far as jutsus go, you get 2 jutsus and an ultimate. This is decent. That's pretty good actually, I'm not gonna lie. But in Xenoverse, even from Xenoverse 1, we got 4 regular moves and 2 ultimates. And seeing as they're both character creation games, it's just kind of hard not to compare. So it'd be nice if we could get like 4, like how it was in Xenoverse, 4 jutsus and 2 ultimates, or any sort of expansion really. Although 2 and 1 is still pretty good. So another part of your moveset is you get to use ninja items. Well, actually you only get to use 1 ninja item. There's 1 slot for that you get to choose. I feel like this definitely could be improved. Even back on like Ultimate Ninja for the PS2, there used to be like you could only use 1 item at a time, but you could hold a bunch of different items. There was like status items, there was like status down items to throw at your opponent, there was like bombs, different types of traps and all sorts of cool stuff. It really made the game fun and like really made you feel more like a ninja. And seeing as this is a character creator game where they want you to feel like a ninja, I think you should be able to have multiple different items and be able to use them, whenever you want, whatever way you want. Set traps, attack the enemy, do whatever with it. And yeah, I feel like 1 item per character doesn't really do you justice as a ninja. So I definitely feel like they could add that. Another thing I noticed is that regarding the jutsus, they don't have a chakra system actually. They just use a cooldown system. So obviously the stronger the attack, the longer it takes to cool down when you use it. And that's that I guess would stop people from spamming. But I also kind of like the chakra system because it kind of made you, it brought like a sense of chakra management to the game. Between all your actions that use chakra, you have to make sure to not just waste it, and make sure to charge when appropriate and control it and all that. Also, I feel like chakra is just a fundamental part of Naruto. I feel like every Naruto game should have some sort of chakra system in it, and I haven't really seen one yet in this game. So honestly, they could do both. They could do like a jutsu has a cooldown so you don't spam it, but it also takes chakra so that eventually you have to refill your gauge, or there's lots of different ways they could do that. But I just wish that there was some sort of chakra control element added to the game. So another thing I noticed, it's not really gameplay related per se, but some of the hit connectivity looks really bad. It's looking like the early videos of Xenoverse 1, where it was like really floaty. You didn't really feel like you're hitting them, and when you hit people, their animations don't really like look like they're getting hit nicely either. So that's not necessarily like a gameplay feature, and I'm not usually one to care about like graphics or visual representation that much. But to be honest, it's looking pretty rough in Shinobi Strikers in the videos we've seen so far. So that definitely could be improved and would be appreciated if it was improved. So another thing is that seeing that this is a team game and they want to stress like working together and teammate maneuvers, I feel like there could be some form of like team jutsus or team ultimates or team attacks, or some sort of special move basically regarding your team. Maybe you each have to press certain buttons in correspondence. Maybe you have to like be within a certain range and both launch your attack and something special will happen. I don't know, like it's really open. There's plenty of different ways you could do this. A cool one in my opinion would be like team jutsus. where like if you both stand next to each other and do certain jutsus, maybe they'll enhance each other or something, or a new jutsu will come out. But yeah, I feel like that would definitely make you feel more like you have to rely on your teammates as opposed to just becoming a big like scrap, a big brawl. And yeah, especially given the fact that the moveset ain't looking too big right now, I feel like this would definitely add some life into the moveset and make the game a whole lot funner. And lastly, one more thing regarding this being a team game. If they want, I feel like they need some sort of system to actually make you able to fight 1 versus 2. I haven't actually played the game, so I don't know like how difficult it would be. But if the game wants to go based off like a death system where if your teammate dies, he's dead, I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty difficult to fight 2 versus 1. They'll just jump you, you know what I'm saying? Or one of them can like fight you with combos and the other one will just blast you from far away with fireballs or whatever. So yeah, I just feel like there should be some sort of teammate system. For example, in JoJo Eyes of Heaven, it wasn't a great game, but there was this thing where if your teammate died for short amounts of time, you'd get like invincibility from the front, and if the enemy wanted to like actually damage you or like actually make you stunned by their hits, they'd have to go behind you and like hit you from your blind side. And I feel like that's cool. It's not like too big of an advantage, but it also makes you able to fight 2 versus 1. 1 versus 2, I should say. Also, another thing they could do is just work off a respawn system. Like, you know, instead of just trying to kill the entire enemy team, you just have to get a certain number of points by kills, and if your teammates keep responding, you can scrap everything I just said. You can hold it down for like 10 seconds until your teammate responds. They don't really need some sort of special system for that. Anyway guys, that's what I got for today. Hopefully you enjoy what I had to say. And yeah, overall my thoughts on the gameplay is that even if they were not to add anything that I just said in this video, it still looks like a pretty fun game. I just feel like realistically there could be some improvements, and that's what I was bringing you guys today. So make sure before you leave, go ahead and give this video a like. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe if you haven't, share this video with all your friends, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.